And I'm live. Hello out there, whoever's out there. Tonight, I'm going to finish up this awesome Obsidian Crypt. Although I realized I should have gone and grabbed some of my basing material. Alright, let me turn myself off here. Okay, cool. So, I have to go to the closet of shame and grab my basing materials because that's basically where I'm at now. The painting is all done, as far as I can see. Today I want to go back. Yeah, this looks fine. Actually, one thing I did do is I went and added some brown wash into these. Because honestly, I was like, yeah, they get the right effect. But when I think of obsidian, a lot of times I do think that it's slightly it's a warmer black. So I wanted to put a little bit of that warmness in all those areas. So the first thing I need to do tonight is I need to glue this down. And I think I'm going to take the cover off, the roof off. It does work. Granted, I'm going to end up probably scraping paint off of it, but yeah, so be it. But I want to be able to see what I'm doing here to get this more or less put in the middle. I'm going to take this thing is the front of the piece. And I'm going to look inside. Oh, there's something, this is like stuff on it. This has been kicking around for a while. It was a while ago when I did it, so. Okay, I think that's about where I'm gonna want it to go. Let me put it actually under my, you know what? I'm gonna adjust this while I'm at it. This is a little, oh, this is going the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Just making some adjustments in the camera. I didn't actually really locate it very well. Right, let's bring it up a little bit more. So I'm going to start out this evening by gluing this down. Here's my glue. So I've got some Gorilla Glue, gel glue. This stuff works pretty well at holding my minis together. And hello to the other two people who just joined us. Nice to see you. Nice to see some people about as I finish this piece I've been working on for a while. Now, as I said, I'm not going to glue the roof on it. I want to be able to play. Be able to put minis down in here. Oh, it's Gareth. He's one of the people that just bobbed in. Hi, Gareth. How was your stream last night? I hope your unboxing went well. I didn't get home until, after, you know, I just realized I probably screwed up the time because time zones. I just realized something. Ha ha ha. It was 10:30 here, not 9:30 here. We were on the road, I think, at 9:30. But you know what? I hate to tell you this. I also end up falling asleep. I've been very tired lately. Getting old. I'm going to blame it on old age. Alright, let me put it here so at least I guess people can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm basically adding glue to this. Oh, this is very hard on my hand. Nothing really exciting to see. It was almost 2 hours. Wow. So was it? I don't know. I didn't have those minis. So the center, I think, is about there. Pardon me while I get my face in here. Come on. It wants to stick right away. Okay. And that glue will dry clear, so looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go in here and kind of wipe out some of this. Yep, I don't care if I get on my fingers, it's all fine. I just want to thin it down. There. That must have been quite a pretty good Kickstarter, wasn't it? You get pretty good value for what you spent on it. Although someone was like, actually, I remember reading someone was, well, they were complimenting Reaper. But at the same time, they were also complaining about the Whiz Kids who did that, what was it? It was Hero Quest, right? So they were complaining about how they were sitting here watching people like you do unboxings and they hadn't heard anything about when they were getting their Kickstarter. I feel like my camera has zoomed in, even though I didn't change it. I'm not really sure why. I'm going to also move it up a little bit. I know what you mean. I'm really glad you're here, though, to see you finish this, and then I'll give you a sneak peek of what I'm doing next. So, as we all know, well, my favorite professional bunch of gamers, and this was a Kickstarter too. They started their new campaign. Look, I'm even wearing their shirt. This is a Critical Role. So I'm like, you know, I should break out at least one of my Critical Role minis to paint right at the beginning. So I'm going to paint Pumat Soul. I might save the characters. I'm going to paint the Vox Machina ones when I think the cartoon comes out. But Pumat Soul, that's Matt Mercer's character. He's the GM, so why not? So let's see. It was Avalon Hill that did the Kickstarter. Oh, okay. Oh, it's funny. Avalon Hill makes great games, too. I think my brother owns a ton of their games. He is a big-time board gamer. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to walk across the room to my closet of shame. And I'm going to see if I can find some greenery to add to this. Because like a dum-dum, I sort of forgot to actually, grab it earlier. But I was recording my Starfinder thing. So I didn't have a lot of time to do stuff. Alright, so let's see. What do I want? Let's grab all the terrain, yeah. Except for the really nifty sand terrain. Oh, you know what? I guess my Elmer's glue is in there too. Which I will need. I thought I left some out here, but I didn't. I think I must have put it away. You know, because that's the smart thing to do. Alright. Now I can glue it. I have glue. Put my glasses on so I can see. Because my vision sucks. You know what? That also sucks getting old. So let's see. I have all sorts of things from nifty, these seeds which look like leaves. And flower patches, which I'm not putting on this. I suppose the purple flowers might look alright. Yeah, maybe I'll take that out. I have sticks, I have static grass, I have tufts, which are pretty cool. I like these. I get the army painted variety. I've got this really neat stuff, this mixed stuff with some yellow in. I don't think I'm going to go with that. That looks too springy. We're definitely looking for... Although, as I said, one of the things I like to do is add paint to my grass and things. I don't think I want anything out of this. This has got like lots of sand, and it used to have snow, but I think all the snow leached out in that. I have more snow. I could do snow, but that's okay. A couple of my favorite. I did this stuff to make actually a chain, like a small chain for one of my baddies. I think it was a flesh golem. Or I was making a demon. That's right, I was making a demon. This has got some fun stuff. I've got ash. Got some great Gale Force 9 terrain. That is loose. Where is the moss? Oh, here it is. This is really cool. It says hobby round spring undergrowth, but I think it looks like moss. This is the best moss. I love the color of this. And I've used it for moss in other parts of my thing here. Other parts of the graveyard. I don't think I have. Nope, I didn't put it on that part of the fence. So I definitely want some of that. I also have this really, I don't know if I'll use it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. This is really dried out. I always thought this looked great, almost like hay, you know. It's really good for like fall type pieces. I put this on my diorama that I brought to ReaperCon, my Halloween one. That's right there. Well, that's not right there. It was right there when I was looking at it, but it's, I forgot. Twitch is a little slow. Is there anything else I want to use? I think that's it. I've got undergrowth stuff. I got, this stuff. I have large mushrooms, but I don't think we want those for this. I think I want to use tufts and moss. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to look and figure out where I might want to put some moss. I wish I had my other gate. The other thing too is, and once again, I'm a big advocate of people going on to like Google Images is your friend. I like to go on there and I like to check out let me get my water out of the way because God knows I'll spill it. I'm going to go on there and I'm going to take a quick look. I already have the Pumat souls all ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to type in Keeping an Obsidian Crypt by Reaper. Alright, let me see. I'm going to put this on display so people can see what I'm doing here. So this one, oh, I didn't want to actually go to it. Stupid thing. I wanted just to make the picture larger. I know, because I'm clicking on the freaking, I know why, because I'm clicking on the, instead of the picture. So he added a lot to his. And this is actually the reference picture. I don't think I want to go with that much. It does look cool, but I don't think I want to go with that much. This is more, I think, more what I'm shooting for, although I'm not thrilled with the way he did his. No offense. This kind of just sort of looks thrown on there. Maybe add some moss there. And yes, I would love the thought of adding some grass. Add some moss in some of these cracks. That would be cool. I'm trying to find our favorite goblins. There's our favorite goblins, the entire diorama. I believe that's Michael Waters, which came out so freaking cool. Yeah, that's Michael Waters. That came out so freaking cool. There's a lot of really good. There's a lot of good versions of this out there. I'm hoping to add mine to it. I was hoping to actually see if I see just this part of Michael's, but I don't think so. Oh, there is. Well, nope, there isn't. There's this. Oh, it's interesting. So around the base, he sort of painted it green instead of using terrain. But I want to add some texture to it. So, all right. So I think I have a rough idea. I want to keep it a little more sparse. All right, let me go back to my camera. There we go. And let me... Rathmore! I'm sorry I had this off. All right. Hi, how are you doing? So are you going to be able to make the next mini painting date at the Queen's Gambit, which would be November 21st? Which is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. At least I hope I caught him while he's still working. Hee hee. Alright. So time to break out my glue. I hope you make it. You know, one of these days I'd love to have everybody who, you know, all of us streamers, I'd love to have us just once to get there. It is so much fun. It's worth it. It's worth hosting this or co-hosting, because the store host, I think, definitely is a host. I'm just there to, you know, facilitate it. All right, so I'm gonna add some moss. I'm just gonna put the glue on straight because I'm lazy. I could mix it with some water. The only thing I found about a lot of those terrainy beds is it tends to soak up the glue and not stick. So it's probably better if you don't actually add a lot of water to it. I'm going to add a little more. It was really cool when you did make it. I really said I enjoy people's company when I paint. That's sort of why, that's one of the main reasons why I got into streaming, so I could have, I have my husband. Okay, he is definitely company. But I wanted other company. Plus, I wanted maybe some people who actually know a little bit more about painting than he does and have more of an interest in it. I love him dearly, but mini painting is just not his thing. I've tried to get him to try it, but no such luck. Okay, there's a little bit of moss. Maybe I'll add a little more. Clearly, this building has been around a bit since the copper roof. Thanks, dear. I know, but he knows I love him to pieces. And you know what? The best part of my hubby is the fact that if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I would not have got into, or I would have died at a convention somewhere from starvation. You went to, oh yeah, you saw your post. Now, granted, I have not exactly been that involved in the Discord. It's not because I don't want to be. I really do enjoy your company. I really do enjoy reading people's posts. It's just that I've been really busy lately. And we were as away last weekend and such, so. But I remember seeing that. You went to Dick Blick down in Somerville. It's like going, I don't suppose they had any Winsor Newton Series 7 brushes, did they? I actually need to replace one, and I went to my friendly local game store to do so, and unfortunately he's not getting any in, so I may have to find another route. I'm gonna add some more moss right here. I'm gonna go with the sun kind of shines. This is where the shadows are gonna be, so the sun's coming this way. Okay, Gareth. Oh, damn you. Well, I bought them through them, but I don't know if I bought them direct. I've ordered it through them, but I'm not sure if the website is connected to. I don't think it's Somerville necessarily. I think it's just a national. It's just a website. Let's see. Now I'm gonna make a mess. No Kevin tonight to make me wear the pirate hat. Someone else will have to pick up the slack if they want me to do it. He's probably off celebrating right now because he came in third place on the for the diorama, so that was exciting. All right, let's see. I'm trying to think of where else I want to put some. Maybe right in here. My bad thing about doing this like this, of course, is I get glue on my fingers, and then eventually the moss will start sticking more to my fingers than it will to the thing piece. I'm gonna go put a little. I want to get down there. So this is like other things I like to use the pokey tools and stuff for. Other than to poke myself. Get some of the paint off. It makes it handy to like spread glue or even green stuff. So all I'm doing tonight is I'm going to finish this up, and I said if I have time, I don't spend all night finishing this up, I'll be starting Pumat Soul from Critical Role, since makes sense, they started their third campaign, so why not? Alright. See if I can get some glue in there. Be a good place to put some right in here. I really love this stuff. It really makes great moss, looking moss. Let's see. My finger's a little big for this particular section, so that's why I'm resorting to using the pokey stick to get the moss in there. And I think it is starting to stick to my fingers. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to put any. I think I'm going to keep it all. I'm thinking. Which is dangerous. I could. I'm debating if I want to hang some off here. I kind of want to. See if the sun's coming this way. I could hang some underneath. Actually, that might be neat. Let's see. I'm gonna put some. Let's put some right under there. I'll put some under there. Ah, shoot. What did I miss? What's a dangerous pastime? Wrath 4? What am I forgetting? I told you I'm going C now. That's what happens when you're like 50. You start going C now. I think this already is a dangerous pastime. I'm like busy sitting here doing this and sort of prattling on away. Lately, LeFou, I've been thinking a dangerous pastime. Still don't know what you mean. I'm making a mess. That's what I'm doing. Mini painting can be very dangerous to your wallet as a pastime. This is a mess. All right, let's see if I can. There we go. There's some moss. Maybe I'll continue it down. It's from Beauty and the Beast. Oh. Which version? I've seen the Disney version a long time ago, actually. I'm thinking the Disney version. Let's move that out of the way. I feel like this needs to continue. So I'm going to add. I'm just going to find out how random I really work. The anime, yeah, okay, yeah. I love that movie. I really love that movie. I think I went on a date years ago to that movie. Not with my husband, it was with somebody else. But then I realized that guy had about as much common sense as I could hold more common sense than a thimble. And that relationship did not last. Because unfortunately, I don't have a lot of patience for people who don't have common sense. God, making a mess. Unfortunately, yeah, that's one thing about me. I do not have a lot of patience for people. People who do not have common sense, yeah, no. When you start putting foam plates in a toaster oven, you don't have enough common sense to date me. Because, that's not dangerous at all. Alright, I think that's it for the front. I think that's pretty good. What the hell did I get on my door? I got glue on my door. Before all said and done, I'm gonna probably blow. Yeah, that's about right. So this side of my building, I'm trying to think of where I'm having the light come from. So the lights that are coming from, the light would be on this side of the building. But I do want a little bit of moss there. I'm a really awful person, okay? Just so everybody knows the ugly truth. Actually, I'm an awful person. I'm an awful person at work. I'll admit, I do not have patience. Some of my coworkers, honest to God, they don't have any common sense. They have less common sense than that guy. They drive me crazy. I mean, I love them in a way, but they do drive me nuts. They're all probably also because maybe they're a bunch of kids. Compared to me, they're all like, most of them are like fresh out of college, I think. Okay. So, once again, trying to figure out where I want to put moss. Maybe I'll put some in this crack right there. The crack where it had some issues. I'm going to do the whole length too. This is supposed to be very random. Fill this crack with a little more. Maybe I'll even put some up top here. I actually have a lot of fun doing this. I've done this before. I have Reaper's, it's like the cult circle that looks a bit like Stonehenge. And there's a matching altar that goes with it. I had a lot of fun putting moss on that. There we go. There, now that hole has been sealed. I'm gonna blow this out of there, but airbrush time. What are you guys gonna say? Oh, you're looking forward to working on terrain pieces with the new. Ooh, you're getting one of the Reaper Vexes? That's cool. You know what? More power to people who use airbrushes. I'm just not one of them. I don't know why that is. Yeah, we have one kicking around here too. And literally, the only thing I ever airbrushed was the base coat of my Darker Jet. Otherwise, I've never airbrushed anything else. But honestly, especially if there are people who will do their entire mini that way, and I cannot deny, it does look really cool. Alright, I want to throw some. I love this crack right here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my finger to take out some of this glue. And I'm going to try to rub my hands to rub it out. Rub it out. That sounds great. Gareth is going to be disappointed he missed that statement. And then I want to see if I can just cram some of the stuff in the crack. Larger, yeah, no, yeah, exactly, yeah. It really will be nice. I just use a really big brush. But honestly, I said airbrushing, I do really like the look of airbrushing. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I like to work better with brushes. I'm using my pokey stick again. My pokey tool. Just to show you guys, there's other ways to use the pokey tool other than to unclog paint bottles. It's good for some precision. Come on, go in the crack. Oh, there he is! Oh, there's a crimson. So, yeah, I know, Rathmore. I know. I knew as soon as I said rub it, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna go over well. I wish Gareth was around because he'd really lay into me because I say things like that. I told you I was a terrible person. And yes, I have. Yes, I still have my pirate hat thing on. And I still have the Halloween candy thing up. By the way, I'm going to show you guys since he's here. If I can find it. Oh, actually, I should be able to find it now. Let's go on to... We're going on to Twitter. And let's see. I'll go to notifications because I know you tagged me in here. It's not that far down. Where are you? Just to show people from the other night. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'll just go with the Travis retweeted my tweet. There you go. So congratulations on coming in 3rd place in the Midgard painting competition with this entry. So yay! I'm so happy for you. It is really cool. I said, and once again, I still am totally impressed by that fence. So everybody, yeah, I'm really happy for you. I'm glad you got rewarded for it. You put a lot of work into it, so it's definitely deserving. I'd love to know who the other two are, or if I know if I know the other two painters who came in front of you. But that's really cool. This is my Obsidian Crypt that I'm using for a little bit of inspiration. But honestly, I'm sort of doing the moss on this on my own. Putting it in cracks in various places. Don't want it to take over the whole thing. Where else do I want to go with it? Maybe a little bit on the bottom parts of these. Walked away with like 400 of plastic and $100 gift. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so 400 what dollars of plastic minis? What did you win? Yeah, so what other than the gift card, what exactly did you win? Let's see, I can tap in some of the glue in here. Oh, I just blew it away. That's good. So what I was gonna say, what was the plastic you won? Yeah, getting a good job of getting this on my fingers again. Oh, you did? Well, fine, I'm gonna be nosy and go to Twitter right now. Oh, you got bold action stuff. Cool. German Army starter set, Japanese Army starter set, and U.S. Army starter set. Very nice. That'll give you more. Well, sort of. Isn't that that's the boxes you won, right? Conflicts is Weird War 2. Oh, okay. Because I know bolt action. Oh, now I see it. Yeah. So, I mean, I know bolt action also, I think, does, the normal, the more normal, the real world battles. But that's still really, I'm also going to assume that the German box has zombie troops. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, if I look at the poses. Alright, here, I'm going to put this on so people can see this. People know what the hell I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, if you look at like the poses, like there's a dead giveaway that they're zombies. It's very cool. Americans are all kind of beefy. So but they must have taken part of it off of like real uniforms and such. Very cool though. Very cool. Streamlabs. I absolutely love the fact that the German box has zombie troops. So, as I said, I know bold action. As far as I know, they also have real, the actual real battles. Oh. Go back to putting. Just adding a little bit of moss, and this, I'm going to add probably more moss on the other side since the other side of this is darker. There's less sun on that side, meaning. I'm gonna go here, use my fingers to clean out some of that glue. As I said, at some point it'll start sticking more to my fingers than it will to my piece. Very first thing I did tonight, well actually the first thing I did tonight is I went over a lot of these little obsidian things. I keep thinking obsidian is kind of can be a warm black. So I went and actually added a brown wash over parts of it. Okay. Go back in, kind of clean up, put everything back put all these loose bits back in the tin so I can use them. And right now I'm using Gale Force 9's, I think what is it, like spring? It's on the thing. Round spring undergrowth. I like it, it makes excellent looking moss. So, if I do say so myself. Alright, I'm on to the back. What do I want to do with this? So now I want to put them on, keep it on this side. I'm going to try to take some of that off. Alright, I'm going to get my brush away from anything that I'm using to put glue on. Well, this glue will wash out. Alright, I don't really want so much on there. I'm trying to get it more on this side here. Let's see if I can. I'm going to put a little up there. I mean, it'll dry clear, so it's not a big deal. I mean, heck, if you're doing terrain, like styrofoam terrain, I know people who will seal that by putting, they'll basically put a coat, mix some Elmer's glue with water and seal it with that mixture. That way it won't ruin your foam. So I'm going to try to focus. If some gets on there, so be it. It's no big deal. Boy, it's just so easy to make a mess. Yes, I remember when this desk was pristine and new, and now not so much. They do have foam primer. It's not so much the well, I mean, is it paint on primer? Because one of the things that will do your foam in is aerosol. I think it's actually part of the aerosol itself. Oh. spray. Oh, that's interesting. Then they must have done something to the aerosol so it won't eat your terrain. Welcome back, Gareth. You missed some of the bad things I said. And since you're back, you can now congratulate Crimson KMR on coming in third place on that painting contest at Midgard. I'm gonna be nosy. It's good to have you back. Yeah, what the? Oh, it's called Game Master Dungeon and Subterranean Terrain Primer. Interesting. I've never even seen this. Huh. Oh, and it's Army Painter. Yeah, it's Army Painter. Oh, go away. So what the hell did I say? I gotta go back up. They scroll up in the chat. I said I was gonna rub it out. That's what I said. So I was like, where's Gareth now, damn it? It's I guess it's for priming like styrofoam, which normally you can't really prime with like a rattle can because it will destroy your styrofoam. Rude. How many freaking points did you accumulate, Crimson? Too damn many. That's how many points. Alright, so I'm going to go all the way up on this one. One thing I love about nature stuff is the randomness of it all. But there is logic to it. That was smart. I just blew the stuff all over the place. Not a big deal. Now basically I want to stick it back in there so I can use it. You've turned 32,000 in points. I guess, yeah, you never really used it. Let me take a little bit to see if I can add a little more to that. Oh, that's true. You are subbed. You do get bonus points. And you'll get a mini at the end. You'll get, well, you have a mini in mind, I'm sure, that you want me to do. Tonight should also be called Other Things to Do with Paint Pokey Tools. I think I'm going to use that right now. I'm going to use my finger first to get off the excess. I think that's what I was rubbing out. The excess glue. Wait a minute. What in the hell is that? Okay, I already said it's within reason. It's good like a hero size. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No. For those of you who want to know what he put up, and he did say he was kidding. Yeah, no. Although they are fun to paint. I can't deny it. I did paint a different one of this type of guy, and it was a lot of fun. But no. I will give you a discount of $30 off of it. Those are so cool, by the way. If anything, fair to show. Oh well, that's, you know what? That's fine. Anyways. Yes, I'm rubbing one out. Yep. I mean, I would do that. I'd still paint you a mini though for the for this for your sub as a thank you for your sub. Oh God, I'm like forgetting what I'm doing here. All right, I want to grab some small bits here. So I'm going to take my paint pokies tool and I'm going to work that stuff into the crack because, you know, there's also a lot of putting stuff in cracks too, you know. Right now. Yep, you did. Because I'm a terrible, yep. Because I'm a terrible person. I've been trying to tell people, especially tonight, that I'm an awful person. Yeah, we'll just go to there. Actually, I think I'm going to bring it... I think for funsies, I'm going to add some glue to this right here. I'm going to add some moss there too while I'm at it. Because why not? Ooh, maybe I should put some glue in that little section right there too. I kind of like this. The thought of this dripping down and around. Maybe it's something about adding moss onto this that, you know, just sort of lends itself to double entendres. Because, you know, you're forcing stuff into cracks and... There's a lot of greenery that end up there. I'm going to go back over this. Let's try to pick up some more of the greeny bits. The bigger bits. Yes, I do have to work tomorrow while Joe slacks off. Honestly, I thought about taking the day off because I still need to burn 2.5 days of work. What I may do, because I mean, let's face it, I don't feel too sorry for me, okay? While I was at Carnage, he was working, so don't feel too bad. Alright, so this side, which is in a lot of darkness here. I'm going to do this first. I'm going to put some on this shelf. Excuse me. Good, because I really don't like, I'm not the type that likes pity. I may go back on the other side and actually add some more moss into that little section. That's honest to God truth. I don't ever want to be pitied. I'm going to add a little more moss, I think, to this too. Oops. I don't want to glue all the way up there. Bunny! Hi, Bun Bun. Yes, he did. He did a hero. He got the Hero Quest Kickstarter, and he did the unboxing last night on his stream. He had an impromptu stream. And it took 2 hours to unbox it, so that just tells me there's a lot of stuff in there you're going to have to paint. Neener, neener, neener. Hey, what are you painting tonight, by the way? Alright, that's a little crazy. I don't want that much stuff in there. There we go. So on Bun Bun, I'm adding moss to my thing. This thing is like done. All the painting is done. Now I'm just adding some interesting textural bits. Terrainy bits. You're working on the Dwarfsmith from Wood Studios and doing some tattoos on him. Oh, freehanding. Nice. I'm definitely going to be hanging out. I think I'm going to pull up those Space Marines I've been working on and work on them while you're streaming. Oh, come on. Like I said, this is why I'm going to break out the pokey stick. I think the pokey tool from Reaper really does help. Helps move it around, and it doesn't stick too much to the metal. Don't be nervous; you'll be fine. I mean, how much freehanding have you done? And did you? Oh, it's right. I remember Free ReaperCon. You didn't get to too many damn classes because they filled up too fast. I mean, what I remember about tattoos are you kind of almost want to go over it. The one thing is you want to kind of go over with a little bit of flesh tone to sort of integrate it into the skin. Especially like around the, you want it a little diffuse. So obviously thin your paint. The thin paint will go on a lot better. But then again, I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know already. Yeah, exactly. I said, no doubt, I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know. But that was the one thing that I've really, a couple things I've gotten from the freehanding stuff. One, thin paint. Two, I don't even know what time it is. Two, a lot of time, well, see, I'm not so sure for tattoos. But like for a lot of the other stuff, you almost want to have like a slight dark outline around it. But tattoos are a little different. Because you're all going on such a light thing as it is, so. I have painted tattoos before. Oh, nice. Gorilla Rush, yeah. I believe it. Yeah, he's an amazing painter. I'm going to put some under here. If I can get the glue to come out of the bottle. You're gonna do fine here. I'm gonna put this out there. So at some point, will I show you where I applied the glue? I'll put some moss up here in this corner. This is the fun side of the building because there's honestly, this is the dark side. Oops. I didn't realize this was going to take me all stream to do. But I guess I'm just kind of having fun with it. So I may not get to my new thing tonight. Yeah, so sue me. I'm going to go and sort of feather this. Don't want any there. I suppose I could put it there. Actually, I should, because it really should be going on this side. Yeah, I'll put it on both. I mean, it said this is the dark side. My light source is coming from kind of like over here. So this side is actually dark. We're gonna just put a bunch of moss in this thing. Oops. Let's see if I can work some in there, in that little crack right there. Yikes. Okay, it's taken. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some more to this guy too. I think it'd be kind of pretty actually to keep it going. Oh, what a mess. Okay, let me grab my pokey tool because I want to kind of cram things over a bit. There, maybe a little bit. Nope, it's not gonna behave. Just trying to put in this crack. Hee but it's not gonna stick. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Add some more there. What a mess. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it. I just was leaving the pirate hat on. Keep burning those points, Crimson. Who knows? So, this pirate hat was actually made, I guess you could call it cosplaying one of my PCs. Because that's what I did for Halloween. It was basically, oh my god, it's sticking in my fingers really bad here. Didn't I say that would happen? At some point, it will stick more to my fingers than it will to the mini. So anyways, so I made, so basically I did this pirate hat. It's funny, it's a really cheapy pirate hat too. I got it at like Spirit Halloween or something a few years ago. But it's actually it's pretty sturdy for a cheapy pirate hat. I wouldn't want to get it wet, it's probably just cardboard. There we go. Well, so she's my Skull and Shackles character. But I also played her for a little bit during one of the campaigns for Murder Hobo, which is the Twitch stream I do on Thursdays. Well, I did it for a short run on one of the other. He doesn't call it a campaign. He just calls it a soap opera. It's a freaking campaign. Go away, you silly thing. Well, the interesting thing is, even though I haven't been playing, my character did something that pissed off a bunch of assassins. So now she's got assassins that are voraciously hunting her. And I'm like going, yo, dude, if you're going to do that, then you better let me play. So I may be wearing this pirate hat on that stream. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, this one, I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go along the side. Come down here. Maybe come down this little crack in here. What is going on? I said, I think it is like sticking better to my fingers than it is to this piece. I'll add a little along here. This won't go that I wanted. Oh, I forgot to add the gloss in right here. Probably gonna need to blow this stuff off. I'll probably have to put over the trash can to do that with. I guess I'm just having way too much fun with this. Come on, damn it, get out of the bottle. Michelle! Oh no, hang on. I will absolutely eat some leftover Halloween candy. And after Crimson is taking care of me wearing a pirate hat. It was decided that I should just leave that, even though it was a Halloween thing, I should just leave that up for all eternity. I love pirates, so why not? Finally, somebody friggin' asked for Halloween candy. There's a thing. Oh, I found a thing of Skittles. I think I gave away most of my things of Skittles. That is going to be left up until we get through all the Halloween candy. And there's a lot of it because we probably had like 100 kids and 300 pieces of candy. So there you go. That will leave 200 extra pieces of candy. That's way too many green ones. And that looks kind of effective. So, how are you, Michelle? How's things? I know I've been somewhat absent from Michael Mortar's stream. It's just I've been so friggin' busy lately. Work is actually not horrible right now, but still. But I'm hoping to pop on tomorrow. At least I think he's streaming tomorrow. So my crypt, all the painting on my crypt is done. I'm now putting on moss and stuff like that. Good night, Rathmore. I hope you got some painting done. Oh yeah, I knew you finished the card. Congrats? I don't know if that's like the correct word. But I did know you finished the card for the Goblin King. I'm sure it's awesome. Took a little break to give my back some apple. Oh, why buy it? As somebody who has a bad back, I can sympathize. My back, I was gonna say, I screwed up my back when I was in college. And it will never ever be better. So it just has long periods of time where it doesn't bother me. But if I move it the wrong way, or I don't know, shovel snow or whatever, it'll go out. And it's awful. And my Skittles are melting. I can't believe I've been putting moss on this thing for an hour and what is that, 24 minutes? But all I have is one more section, so and I'm going to add some grass, or maybe I'll even add some purple flowers. Haven't decided that yet. That is trick for using the pencil sleeve to help grip. Oh, anything, you know, if you got any issues too closing your hand up, anything you can add to grip is a friggin' godsend. My dad had rheumatoid arthritis, and he had to alter all his tools so he could hold them. I'm trying to remember. His right hand wouldn't close. His right hand wouldn't open. It was basically permanently in a, like this. But also wouldn't close tight either. So he had to basically wrap all his tools, I don't know what he used. He used something that was sort of rubbery. Yep, my Skittles are totally melting. Welcome back. Oh Lord. It's been worse since I broke my hand a couple years ago. Paintbrushes aggravate the worst. Ow. Fortunately, all the issues that I'm also having issues with my right arm. My left arm. Yeah, this one. I think it's a nerve issue because I'm getting some weakness in my left hand. But it's my left hand, not my right hand. So at least I can still handle brushes. I wonder if you could. I wonder if you could find something like you said, like he had. I wish I knew what he used. But he had said something was kind of rubbery and soft, and he could, and he wrapped it around the handles. It probably would be. It probably is about the same type of trick. All right, Skittles gone. Back to this. I'm having fun with moss. Actually, let's see. I'm going to add a little bit. Yeah, add some on some of these little points here. I wasn't supposed to go this crazy with the moss, but I really have fun doing it. So be it. And I'm making a huge mess. May need to find some kind of silicone. That will work. Silicone cushion I can stick wrap around the paintbrush. For my iPad pen, I have a silicone sleeve. It worked wonders. Yeah, that sounds right. I'll put a little there. Put some down in there. Put some there too. Well, I hope you find it because I want you to get back into doing some mini painting. I feel like it's been forever since you painted anything mini-wise. Or I've just missed it because I've been busy. I said, I really want to catch Michael's next stream. I miss being there and being a troublemaker. I love it when anybody paints, but I know you can do it, so. I get very inspired by other painters. I really do. It gets this stuff off my fingers. Alright. I think that's going to be good enough for the moss. I'm going to go over the trash can here, which is falling into my trash. My trash bag is falling into the trash can rather than I was sitting up where it was wrapped around. Okay. Blah! I blew that into my eye. That's smart. And I have glasses on too. That's talented. How the hell did I do that? I'm blowing it all over the place. I'm like covered, by the way. Time to scrape up all the extras. The blue on my table. I'm gonna need to wash my table. Jeez. Alright. What do I want to add? I want to add some grass to it. So I have these tufts of grass. They'll make it easier. I'm gonna say this. I said I wasn't gonna add too much moss. Let's see. I think the roof is it's all metal, so I think I'm gonna not add moss to the roof. I'd rather have it sticking to stone. Okay, so these tufts are neat because they're kind of glued on the bottom, so they're stuck together. I'm going to sit here and think about the color of these, because one thing I do like to do is add some paint to my terrainy bits. I'm going to throw it right there. Also might want to make it blend in a little better with the moss. Oh, you know what? I didn't add moss to one section. Shoot. It's gonna look a lawyer if I don't add some in here. I think I'm gonna just add it. All in there too. Oh, Gareth. Now I have to eat more Halloween candy. Okay, hang on. Let me at least finish off this one little section of moss that I forgot. Rude! Nah, not really. I like painting. See, here's the thing. I actually like to paint with this pirate hat on. I love pirates. So I'm more than happy to do it. Especially if you bribe me. Okay, eat some Halloween candy. What am I going to eat? Since I'm in a fruity mood, I'm going to pick a Starburst. Starburst roulette. Will it be 2 lemon? Oh, nope. It's my favorite 2. It's cherry and strawberry. Fine, everybody loves the strawberry ones. Do you have a favorite flavor of Starburst? Let me know. Because I do dig strawberry. But cherry is a close second. There we go. Time to add some more grass. Yeah, the pink is strawberry. And the cherry is a close second. You know, that's funny. Most people that I know Yellow is the one. Lemon is the least. And pink is usually the most. So you're backwards. But you're right. You're actually 100% right there. None of it's bad. It's all good. It's just that what's your favorite flavor? So I said, I like, I guess I'll go with orange, red, orange, and yellow. Or the way I like them from most to least. There's some grass there. Where do I want to put more grass? Nope, that I think I'm going to leave blank. Yes, that's right. They do, yeah, that's right. They do make a whole bag of all strawberry. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's all strawberry ones. I think I'll take another one and I'm going to stick it right. Come on. Right there. Sort of a crack in the thing right there. Michelle, you know, Michelle, you're another one that missed out on me saying inappropriate things. Because earlier I mentioned I was rubbing one out. Meaning rubbing some of the glue off the thing. And I'm like, and Gareth was, I believe, putting his kiddos to bed at the time. I was like, it's too bad I said it without the two of you around. So now I'm going to say it, yep. Rubbing, yep. Well, I mean, you get kind of too much on some sections, so you kind of got to rub it out. And then I said after that, yeah, I'm a terrible person. Snicker, snicker. Ah! Clonk. I just bumped my elbow. Oh, come on. Now it's sticking to me. I'm going to put it right. Of course, the fun thing about this is a lot of there's a lot of mentioning cracks in this. Filling cracks and... And I said, yes, I'm a terrible person. But I think that's why you guys like me, because I'm a terrible person. I'll put one there. Alright, I think that's enough of that. I'm still debating. I've got these purple flowers which would match. Do I really want flowers in this? Also, one of my other favorite Terrini bits is this Kale Force 9, this, what's it called? It's called arid static grass, so dead grass, basically. I'm not really sure what to do with it, so when you're not sure what to do with something, don't add it. All right, what else was I gonna do? I think I was thinking of adding. Adding yet more moss. Yeah, this is the side of the building that has... Do I want to add the flowers, though? I mean, the thing is, I know they look alright with it, but also, where the hell would they grow? Yeah, I think I will skip on that, too. Just where would they grow? Alright, so now I want to think about... I want to actually paint these a little bit. To me, they're a little too green for the rest of the scene. So I'm going to leave this stuff... I'm going to leave this moss alone and probably not add any paint to it. It looks alright. But these I definitely want to change. Could do... I think I'm gonna, no, I think I can add some brown to it. Yeah, sure, I'll add a little shield. Where's that wood? Not wood. Where is my thing? Oh, it's back here. It's hiding behind it. I have a wet palette. I've just been too lazy to use it lately. Don't ask me why. Maybe when I can start working on Pumat, I'll break it back out again. Speaking of the pokey stick I'm actually going to use to poke out this because I think it is clogged. No. Well, that went in easy. There you go. There's one for free. Whoop. It went in, it went through, and it still spurted out. Go figure. So I'm just going to take some, put it on a brush. And I'm going to kind of just go over it. Break up some of that green. It's too green. Wow. That's right, and I am a she, so I do identify as she, her. So that is what she said. I told you I was giving you one for free. I'm just sort of lightly going over it. There's like a couple loose pieces here. I may actually hit it with another color too. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. I have noticed that the grass, even though it is sort of secured at the bottom, it also can come up. I feel like this also helps, to a degree, get rid of a bit of uncanny valley. But then I'm going to leave my moss alone, so go figure. I just don't feel like painting all that moss. And you know, this really is just, it's a piece for myself. In my gaming tabletop. Now I'm being really careful when I do this. Because I just glued it and it's not dry, so I don't want to tear it off. You can kind of shape it too by doing this. You guys make me so happy. You wanna know why I stream? Because you guys come and hang out and make inappropriate comments in my inappropriate comments. I love that so much. I think I'm gonna add a little, that's gonna seem weird. I'm gonna add a little green, but I'm gonna go with this like Knoll Pelt, which is kind of a, sort of a sickly green. This one definitely I think needs to be unclogged. Oh yes, this one does need to be unclogged. Jam that stick right in there and thrust it back and forth. There's another one for you. Wait, that wasn't good enough. I wish the ball jam was right. He loves it when I use the, it's not working. Why are you not clearing my bottle? So deep. Yes, it's right, so deep. Well, here we go. So look, see, it's sliding in and out. Why in the hell is the paint not coming out? There it goes. Jeez, criminy. That was way more effort than it should have been. So, I'm gonna take off a lot of paint here. And I'm just gonna kind of clip the top. Just to break it up a little bit. Just kind of sort of dry brushing this. Because I want the brown to still be seen. I'm just so happy to be done with this piece. I really liked painting it, but it took a bit longer than I was hoping. But I've determined that whatever I do on this stream, I'm going to finish it no matter how long it takes. Even if it takes longer than I expected, I'm going to just keep working on it. There. Of course, I'm actually using the thing that had glue on it. But I believe my brush is okay. Alright, I think I'm done. Other than just to seal it. When I seal it, I think I'm going to do two things. I'm going to seal the whole thing matte, and then I might go back over these spires and do them glossy. But here, let me put the whole thing. So here's the inside of it. with all these walls that have seemingly have skulls in it, or skeletons in it, with the purple bit, and then of course the ritual circle. Ooh, there is moss on the inside of this. I'm not sure why. Hold on, why? Dump that out. But I'm pretty happy with this. What time is it? Oh, I'm going to have this pretty much done right on time. So no, I will not be starting my Pumat Soul this week. Or tonight. I will start it on Saturday. Guess what? No conventions or anything like that. And I'm going to very carefully pop this in. Oh, come on, why are you being bad? I had this working. Watch, now it's going to get screwed up because, of course, it's finished. Hold on. Why are you being bad? There we go. And there we go. I think the best bet is to probably get pictures of this and put it on social media. Oh, why? Once it dries. But I think I'm pretty happy with it. Be a nice centerpiece for that huge graveyard I did. I feel like this needs to pop in a little more. Showing as best I can, but also making sure my little grass pieces are still down. I will get pictures. I will put them on Twitter. And if worst comes to worst, I can repost them here, like I do for other people. So I said, the next thing I'm going to do, in honor of the fact that Critical Role Campaign 3 started, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do to mark this momentous occasion, even if it is a little late. So I was like, well, I'm going to do Vox. I'm not going to probably try to schedule that for February, because that's when the cartoon comes out. That leaves all the Mighty Nine. But I'm like, maybe I should pick something that, like, none of the players play. So I want to do Pumat Soul. I do have all the other Pumats. I have all of the minis of this entire collection. So it's something I really want to do, is I want to paint the whole set. Oh, wow, my camera's too dark. My camera's too light. Unfortunately, let's see, I wonder if I can turn it down a bit. Well, maybe not that far down. Well, maybe I'll shut the light off. Let's see how it comes out. Yeah, that actually looks better with it off. So I'll probably even use the Matt Mercer version of him to figure out how to paint it. There we go. So, alright, so now basically I'm vamping until Gareth goes on, because it is Gotham Double Feature night. And Gareth is going to go off and paint. Actually, he's not painting any Star Wars. He's done with Star Wars. He's going to paint tattoos on something, which is actually pretty... I can't wait to see. And while he's doing that, I'm going to be working on... This is one of the ones I've finished to that point. I'm going to be working on these guys, which are being done for a commission. So I'm almost done with lining. Basically, I'm at the point where I'm lining all this red stuff with the it's an orange. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, you got like 3 minutes, Gareth. So I don't know. Ask me anything. How do I vamp for 3 minutes? I guess I could talk about what else I'm doing this week. This week, what am I doing this week? Tonight is Wednesday, so tomorrow night is Cred. Cthulhu Rises, everyone dies. Or goes insane. As in the case of my character, who has picked up an insanity. So we'll see how that goes. And a disease, too. So, we can see if I friggin' survive. But that's on mhobo Inc. on Twitch at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Or you can watch it, go watch it later on that channel, or we have a YouTube archive under Dungeon Master, but good luck finding it. Put Murder Hobo Inc. in and you'll get one of the videos that's associated with it. I'm also going to be back on Saturday where, yeah, I'll be starting Fumetsu. Okay, I'll see you over there. That's what I'll be starting this weekend. And basically I'm going to do, hopefully he'll take up the next couple of weeks. And after that, you know, it'll be Thanksgiving. God, Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from tomorrow. I think. Yeah, Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from tomorrow. And then after that, I will hopefully be working on some Christmas pieces. Including last year's, I'm planning on working on last year's Games Workshop 40K offering. I think it was 40K. Which was the dwarf with the huge freaking, carrying on that huge freaking keg. I will be getting the Red Gobbo for Christmas. This year's Red Gobbo for Christmas. But if I'm getting it for Christmas, I won't be seeing it until Christmas. So it'll be a little late. He'll have to go be painted next year. But I also have a bunch of Reaper minis and such. They're all Christmassy that I'll be trying to get done. We'll see how many things I can get done. So let's see. He has not gone live yet. I'm just trying to think of anything else that's going on. I'm all done with conventions, so we're hopefully back to my normal painting schedule for the time being. Don't mind me while I scrape the paint off this, my paint pokey tool. I hope I realize the paint pokey tools are actually a lot better, got a lot more uses for them than other than just poking paint out of your bottles. I think they're good sculpting tools, and it was very good for wrangling the moss. And I'm going to move this back in the field. I'm really happy with how that came out. So, alright Gareth, hurry it up. It's now 10:30. It's time for me to raid him, but I don't see him on there yet. Of course, sometimes it takes a minute. My Twitch to catch up. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I can't just hit watch. You knew what? Oh, wait. What's going on with my chat here? Wow, that was weird. My chat suddenly just jumped all the way back. Alright, I'm gonna refresh because he's on. But it's not showing up. Okay, here we go. So everybody, I hope you have a lovely evening. And I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday for more shenanigans and mini painting fun. So, alright, let's raid! Have a great night.
So I might might start with,
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, I'm gonna do just a little bit of skin touch-ups. Again, using the... And alright, here comes the raid. Whee! Alright, and again, I'm going to be using these as scale color acrylic paints for the flesh. Just doing a few little touch-ups here and there. Just some spots that I see that need. Mix all this up. Just trying to get a few shadowed areas that I think need just a little bit of touching up. So good stream and you're yeah, just Okay. Good morning, Michael Mordor. Glad your internet's actually working so you can swing by for a stream. Let's thin this down just a touch more. So yeah, I saw a few spots that I need and want to touch up on this. I need to add a little bit more shadow to. Bit more pink to it. Isn't that what we all want? Just a little bit more pink to it. Yeah, well, to each their own. See just a little bit through here. Oh yeah. Life does get in the way. Sometimes it feels. Especially when we want to watch like our friends' streams. Michael's. And I'm adding a little bit of a darker color here since looking down on this. Again, I'm trying to take all of the critiques I got at ReaperCon to heart in the best way possible. Where, you know, hey, I need to add a little bit more forced perspective and stuff like that. So I will be working on the tattoos here soon. Just again, doing a few little touch-ups that, as I was sitting here before the stream started, I figured I'd probably better do. At least it wouldn't hurt. I hope everyone's had a good evening, or in Michael's case, a good morning so far. Hopefully the cats kind of leave you alone some. Thank you. Yeah, on camera, this looks great. In person, I think it could be a little bit better, but hey, you know, I will take the compliment, though. So, yeah, and actually here's the hand. No shade, I mean, just shading, no washes on this at all, and at most I'm going to probably do some glaze and call it good.